Hey, Jason and Jake. Just want to go over a couple things on the A6. I know there's a couple questions about the repair, why we needed to do it. I just want to go over the functions of the car. It kind of puts your guys' mind at ease. I understand the whole not knowing and possibly dealing with other shops where they throw parts. Just want to kind of go basically how we came to our diagnostics on this. I know bulletins aside, the way the car functions and works will kind of help you understand why we came to this solution. I just want to go over the code that we have here in the car. The code here is for park neutral switch input circuit P0851, short to ground. There, on some cars, there's actually multiple sensors, maybe one on the shifter, one on the trans, that they might use like a redundancy to be able to check themselves. This car does not have that. If I can show you basically the backside of the transmission, on the shifter itself, the only thing that's located on there is a release cylinder. That's why it wouldn't come out of park. The only other thing is you could see this cable going to the backside of the transmission, connects to the top of it, and inside there's a piece of linkage that operates the parking pawl, which locks it so when you're in park you don't roll. And it goes down to another arm. This connector right here is to the back of the transmission control unit, which is bolted to the valve body. And I'll basically show you an example of how the system works. This is your old transmission control unit where we replaced it. We already know everything's working perfectly. I just want to go over how this works. This is the control unit. Basically everything's stored in it. And these right here are position sensors. The clutch packs, because this is CVT training, and then this is basically for the range sensor. And the way these things pick up on it is it's like a microchip built in there, and you have a piece of metal that's magnetized. That's all it is directly rolling right in front of here. And when it's magnetized, it'll actually change the voltage on the inside. It's called voltage coding. So as it moves across this thing, it can relate to if the voltage is, say, starts off at 5, but you wave in front of it and it stops right here, and all of a sudden changes to 3 volts, 2 volts, 1 volt. It knows based on that voltage where that the arm is resting. And it's pre-programmed in the control unit to know that the arm's right here, you're in neutral, the arm's right here, you're in reverse, all that stuff. It's the only input it has directly relating to gear shift position. So that kind of helps explain the same style sensors, just a little bit different setup for the clutch packs. There's only 2 clutch packs in this training because it's a continuous variable transmission. But that's about it. It's pretty basic. You know, there's very little to go wrong, and I understand Jake was saying about the brake switches do cause problems. We had 0 codes for that. It's usually the first thing that we check. Obviously we have codes for the range sensor. There's only one thing, or 2 possible scenarios, is the mechanical function, whereas they could not see the linkage on it, which is highly unlikely, and then the sensor. There's no wires connecting it. It's one solid piece from the sensor to the control unit, and then from here it distributes it to the release switch on the actual shifter assembly. Engine control unit knows to know in what position the train is in. But that's about it. Just kind of want to go over that, so put you guys' mind at ease how the system works. And if you guys have any questions, just feel free to contact us. But hope this clears up a bunch of worry and questions that you guys might have had of how the system works. It's pretty simple. Obviously, the rule of thumb too is you need to remember is that when parts are a hot commodity, they fail often, they're not in stock. These things are just going out like hotcakes because this is a known problem with these trains. So, if you have any questions, give us a call, let us know, and hope this helps. Thanks, guys.